The week has barely started and it's already been a wild one for the Boston Celtics, especially for Jaylen Brown. He's been the subject to trade rumors involving Ben Simmons. As we all know at this point, the Philadelphia 76ers and Ben Simmons having relationship problems. They're trying to reconcile their differences, but it's just not working. The Sixers, they have fined Ben Simmons millions of dollars, including the latest one being over $360,000. And the reason why is because Ben Simmons is not cooperating with the team. Simmons needed a mental break from the team and from everyone else involved, but the lack of cooperation led to Simmons being fined again. And the only info that Simmons is providing is that he is mentioning names of mental health professionals he's been consulting. But beyond that, he's been laying low, ducking the team, and still wants out of Philly. Now, he might get his wish. The Sixers are currently 8-2 without Ben Simmons, and they have engaged in talks with the Boston Celtics and a possible Jaylen Brown-Ben Simmons swap. But there are reports that there are no tractions as of yet. And when it comes to this trade discussions, the Sixers are requiring Jaylen Brown to be in any part of this deal if they want to make it work. Now, again, with how well Jaylen Brown's performing, I doubt Boston wants to put him on the block, him and Jason Tatum, even though the team is kind of struggling. They are right now 4-6, and if they continue to struggle, there could be a chance of a major shakeup, including a possible Jaylen Brown trade if that does happen. As of right now, it's not going to happen. Jaylen Brown has suffered a hamstring injury and will be out 1 to 2 weeks. And for Philly, Joel Embiid, he has been placed on the health and safety protocols and will be out for several games. He was initially not going to play versus the New York Knicks and part of a front end of a back-to-back, but right now he will miss 10 days unless he returns with 2 negative COVID-19 results in a span of 24 hours moving forward. Now, one more NBA news to mention is Collin Sexton. The Cavs are still wanting to make a contract extension work with him, but they are not agreeing to a deal as Sexton is looking for a 4-year within the range of $100 million. Now, the Cavs, they're not doing that. They want a 5-year extension. And Sexton, he was eligible for a contract extension, but like I mentioned, both sides couldn't agree to a deal. But the Cavs' long-term plan with Collin Sexton was always a topic of discussion. Sexton has had a rough time with the Cavs, not just experiencing a losing record, but being involved in trade rumors, accusations of being selfish. Now, Sexton has always been a talented scorer, but he's been considered a borderline max contract level player. But because of his struggles to begin the season, and the Cavs are currently off with a 7-4 record, even with his lack of production, there's a good chance that both sides will move on from each other, with Collin Sexton more than likely getting a new contract on a different team. And now it's bound to happen since Sexton has suffered a torn meniscus on his left knee. As of right now, his timetable is unknown and will be out for an extended period of time. Now, the typical timetable will be 6 to 8 weeks, meaning that Collin Sexton could be out up to 2 months, and that's without surgery. If one were to have surgery, they could be out even longer, so there's a good chance that Sexton could be out for the rest of the season, but we'll have to wait and see as to what the timetable will be. That's all for now, guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with others, as I'll see you guys next time.